Kayaks are legally required to carry specific mandatory safety equipment on board. This do-it-yourself safety equipment checklist will ensure you're fully compliant. You must have one Canadian-approved personal flotation device or life jacket of appropriate size for each person on board. Check the label to ensure it's approved by either Transport Canada, the Canadian Coast Guard, or Fisheries and Oceans Canada. Inspect each one regularly for damage such as tears, broken zippers or buckles, and if damaged, replace immediately, as a damaged PFD or life jacket is not considered approved. Finally, to be legal, a PFD or life jacket must be readily accessible, and the best idea is to just wear it. You'll need a buoyant heaving line that's at least 15 meters in length. A watertight flashlight is also required. Make sure it's operational, and it's also a good idea to carry spare batteries in a watertight container. If your vessel is over 6 meters in length, 6 flares of types A, B, or C are required. Inspect your flares to ensure they have not reached their 4-year expiration date, and make sure to store them in a dry, safe place. You'll need a sound signaling device or appliance as a means to signal for assistance. A baler or manual water pump with sufficient hose to reach over the side of the vessel must also be carried on board. If you travel where there are no navigation aids within sight, a magnetic compass is required. If you'll be operating at night or in restricted visibility, you're required to carry an electric torch or lantern showing a white light. If you're operating in areas where radar is in use, you're required to carry a radar reflector. You're exempt if having a radar reflector is impractical or not required for the safety of the craft. All operators of recreational pleasure craft are responsible for compliance with Canada's boating regulations. Taking the time to perform your own pre-departure safety equipment check will ensure you have the required equipment on board. If you'd like a free recreational vessel courtesy check, contact your local Canadian Power and Sail Squadrons. A CPS boating safety specialist will meet you at your boat to help identify any potential deficiencies in vessel licensing, operator certificates, or mandatory and optional safety equipment. They'll also answer any questions you may have regarding boating safety. Once you're fully compliant, you'll receive a Transport Canada approved safety inspection sticker from the Canadian Power and Sail Squadrons. You can find out more about your required safety equipment right here at smartboater.ca. You can also find boating safety information in the Safe Boating Guide, which is available on Transport Canada's website under Marine Safety.